Hello, Christi, my dear, sweet, biological daughter. I'm so sorry I can't be there tonight. This is the first CGP I have to miss. I was called out, late notice, to Los Angeles, California to do some acting work, which is kind of ironic that on the night you're doing a tribute to New York City, a city I've always loved and stayed in, I have to go out to Los Angeles, a city that I have absolutely no feelings on, positive or negative. As you can see, I'm here in the Delta Sky Lounge, living my first class life, and I just want to say crush it. Have a lot of fun. Kill it like you've killed it your first 2 episodes, and I can say so sincerely, there's no one I trust more to handle the reins of CGP without me there more than you. Except maybe Carmen and Martin. But not Riley. Good show.
Dreams are made of. God, I love this town. Seems like anything can happen, anything at all. So much so that I'm gonna sing about it. Wow. NYC. What is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I can't go without you. I just can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in a language far from pure. And when the hot dogs are $17, brother, you know you're in NYC. See, you're standing room only. You crowd, you cramp, but you're still the champ. Amen to NYC. Hi, I'm Christi Chiello, and welcome to New York, Christi, an ode to the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. So nice, they named it twice. Now, joining me tonight, we got DJ Courtney Farrington. On the ones and the twos, Courtney, okay. Why don't you tell these people a little bit about where you come from?
Hi, I'm not from New York City.
What? What was that?
Yeah, no, I'm from D.C.
D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
Cool. All right, cool. Courtney, why don't you give us a little preview of what you're going to play for us tonight here? Okay, royalty-free music.
That wasn't me.
Okay, that was good. Give it up for DJ Courtney, everybody. And joining us tonight, making his television debut, oh, this paper I don't need, it's my friend Tigger. Now, when I was young, my parents went to visit New York City. My older sister and I stayed at my uncle's house overnight, and it was very significant to me because it was my first sleepover, and I was terrified. My cousins, they were my age, and they were cool, but they had an unfinished basement. Okay, and when you're 7, nothing is scarier than an unfinished basement. Okay, who knows what kind of scary furnace monster was hiding down there? Okay, but I knew that my big sister would protect me if she did not fall asleep first. Now, when my parents returned, I was elated to see them because that meant that I had survived the sleepover and I could return safely to the comfort of my bunk bed that my sister and I plastered with Lisa Frank stickers. You see, I had survived the basement monster, and as promised, because we were good girls, my mom and dad got us presents. Now, presents on a day that's not Christmas or my birthday was unheard of in the Chiello house. So fuck yes for sleepover presents. Okay, so Nicole, my older sister, she got a Skip It. And at first I was really jealous because I wanted to fucking skip it. Okay, but her Skip It broke the next week when she attached it to the back of her bike and then she tried to go down Ricketts Hill with it. And my gift from New York City was this little guy. So my mom told me stories about how they found Tigger. Apparently he was walking alone in Times Square under the neon lights, and he needed a home and a little girl to love him. And as fate would have it, my mom knew just the girl. So she showed me photos from New York City, and I absolutely fell in love. Okay, I loved the lights, you know, I loved the action, I loved the people, okay? At the time, yes, did I think all of New York City was Times Square? I did. And did I also think that stuffed animals like Tigger roamed the streets at night? Also, yes, but it didn't matter because I knew I loved New York City and that when I grew up, I was going to live there. Now, as a tween, I started to do theater because I knew that in order to move here, I needed to be on Broadway. So, fast forward 12 years, okay, I somehow finished high school and had enough money saved up for waiting tables at Carrabba's Italian Grill to move to the Big Apple. I went to an acting school and I thrived. Okay, and by thrived, I mean I dropped out. I dropped out of acting school. Honestly, I didn't have the time. I had an entire city to explore. Now, I've been here for 16 years. Hold your applause. And I love New York City more and more every day. Okay, does the city smell like piss? Absolutely. You know, is it overpriced, overcrowded, and at times completely soul-sucking? Yes. You know, and do I cry on public transportation at least 4 times a week? I do. You know, but that's New York City, and that's what makes this so
cool, baby. Ooh, it's pigeon time.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, it seems there's a pigeon in the studio. Are you lost?
Lost? Pfft. Nah, girl. I'm an indoor pigeon.
Okay.
I'm not lost. I live here. It's like, you ever seen an indoor pigeon before, like at like Penn Station or the Staten Island Ferry or like
sure.
the MoMA?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh. Well, okay, I gotta say, for a pigeon, you have a lot of confidence.
That's right, baby. It's because I'm looking for a cigarette butt. That is what I eat. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yo,
Okay.
hold up.
What?
Hold up. Is that another indoor pigeon?
I don't.
On my turf?
I don't think so. Oh, okay. I don't.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
That's just a triangular sandwich box from Pret a Manger.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yo,
Yeah.
I love pizza, real talk,
Yeah.
but I only like dollar slices. Fuck Grimaldi's!
Okay, fuck Grimaldi.
Mm-hmm. My hobbies include cleaning my cloaca.
Okay, people are laughing, but I don't know what a cloaca is.
Yeah, girl. A cloaca is the hole through which I piss, shit, and lay an egg. And my cloaca's fine as hell. Check it out.
Okay. Wow, that's a nice cloaca. Geez, you're so confident. I don't know where this comes from.
Yeah, you know what? I'm super confident because I exercise and practice self-love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's very easy. All you gotta do is say a real reason that you love yourself. Okay, check it out. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh my gosh.
Hey yo, I love myself because my plumage is fucking nasty!
Oh, you do have nice plumage.
Thank you. You wanna try?
Okay, so if I just compliment myself into the megaphone, then I'll be confident.
Yeah, that's the first step. Now you say, I love myself because, and then
Okay.
something true. You ready?
Sure. Indoor pigeon. I love myself because I got a fat-ass booty that won't quit.
Oh, shit!
Oh my God.
Damn, girl.
That was good.
That was good,
That
right?
did feel good.
Let's see if your audience is ready for it. Yo, who's
Okay.
ready to compliment themselves in the audience? Anybody?
Anyone
you.
here?
All you gotta do is say, I love myself because, and then something real. It's gotta be real. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Am I just? Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Okay. I love myself because I decorated for Christmas already. Woo!
Oh! Was that easy to do or was that hard to do, girl?
Good.
That was easy.
That was easy?
Yeah, I feel good.
Yo, your girl's a narcissist.
Damn.
Hey, yo, I gotta go, but
Yeah.
if anyone needs me,
Yeah.
I'll be looking for a rat to get pregnant. Hit it!
Oh, all right. Nice moves, indoor pigeon.
Yo, I'm gonna make it rain.
Oh, what? More props. I didn't see this coming. Oh, red.
Yo, all right, peace!
All right, bye, pigeon. Wow. Oh, wow. Only in New York. An indoor pigeon. Wow, give it up for the indoor pigeon. What a treat. Oh, now, if this is working, I would love to take a look at what makes New York City so special to me. We have a little slideshow. We'll see if it starts to play. And if not, oh, it worked. Okay, so this is me at 19. And I'm fresh-faced and ready to take the world by storm. And that's the naked cowboy, who's as uniquely New York as Lady Liberty herself. You know, and I love this photo, and not just because I'm tan and 100 pounds lighter, but because I'm so happy. You know, I knew that I was starting a journey, but had no idea where that journey would take me. So this photo, to me, represents the endless possibility of New York City. Now, this next picture is Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. Now, many people refer to this as just Lincoln Center, but I like to use the proper name because I'm better than other people. It houses internationally renowned performing arts organizations like the Metropolitan Opera and the New York Philharmonic, and my favorite, the New York City Ballet. Now, when I was young, I used to wear a leotard and put my hair in a bun, and I would walk around Lincoln Center pretending to be a ballerina. I named myself Fontina. Fontina the ballerina. And like most of my favorite memories in New York City, I was pretending to be something I'm not. But that's what this city does to you. It changes you. And the absolute best thing about New York City is its people. Now, this is definitely a photo advertising a community college in Omaha. But I chose it because they have all different kinds of people, you know? In New York City, you can meet people from all over the world, you know, and they come here to build businesses and cook amazing foods and grace us with their creativity. Hello, public access. You know, the people here are driven. You know, anyone who is here to make it, you know? I mean, people here aren't just sleepwalking because life here is too expensive. So, as a kid, I'm crossing here now. As a kid, I didn't really fit in, you know? Like, I had my older sister, Nicole, who was a scholar and an athlete. And I had my younger sister, Bethany, who was this, like, artistic rebel, you know, and I was just this devastating combination of scholar, athlete, artist, and rebel, you know. But in New York City, you can find your people. You know, I never found people until I came here, and I mean literally here as in this studio. Okay, everyone here at M&N is my best friend. Congratulations. Yeah. You know, and this next part might seem hard to believe, okay, because I do have a 12th grade education at best, but I actually know everything there is to know about New York City. So if you look it up online, like who knows the most about New York, you're gonna see my name, it comes up. You know, not on Google, but like on Bing, you know, or if you like ask Jeeves. So I want you, our watchers at home, to call in with any question pertaining to New York City. And I will answer them for you because I definitely know everything. So call in. DJ Courtney on the ones and twos. Be honest with me, have you ever tried to punt a pigeon?
No.
Even when they're walking, when they should be flying?
No.
All right then. Well, I'm very excited to welcome my first guest to the show tonight. And there's a teleprompter, yay! Okay, I'm very excited to introduce my first guest to tonight's program. Now, you may know her from the very popular children's books by Kay Thompson. She lives in a penthouse at the Plaza. Please welcome to the stage the ever-elusive adventurer, Eloise.
Music plays, we can't stop dancing!
Okay, Eloise. Thank you for being here.
The music is still playing! Hi, it's me, Eloise! That's right! I'm the rich blonde rascal who lives on the tippy-top floor of the Plaza Hotel! I live in the lap of luxury, and I'm surrounded by affluence and hotel personnel. And yeah, the staff get really irritated at my hijinks, but they tolerate me, and you know, they day in, day out, and why? Why?
I don't.
Why? Because you're Eloise. Well, yeah, because I'm a wealthy white cis woman who doesn't understand that other people have feelings. Yeah.
Eloise. Okay, Eloise.
My name is Eloise, and I live at the Plaza. I know a lot about elevators, but nothing about Gaza.
Okay, Eloise.
Christi.
Yes, Eloise.
Okay, Christi, can I ask you a question, please?
Sure, Eloise.
Okay, so
anything.
Christi.
Okay.
Have you ever drunk a magnum of sparkling wine while a camembert of a French consulate of a man just yells at you to stop calling it champagne?
Eloise, no, that's never happened to me.
No?
No, that's never.
Christi, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Eloise.
Have you ever spied on a bellhop who is spying on Princess Diana, who is spying on Prince Charles, who is eating a whatchamacallit?
Eloise, you know I've never done that.
Guys, I once ruined a wedding of two very handsome men by swan diving into their $50,000 cake.
Wow, Eloise.
And do you know what kind of punishment I got? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Nobody has ever disciplined me.
Oh, God.
I've graffitied my name on every single marble pillar in the hotel lobby. I have thrown kitchen knives at the chandeliers in the ballroom while the debutantes did a two-step.
That's dangerous,
I humped
Eloise.
elevator buttons for days when I discovered my clitoris. And not once did anybody ever say, "Bad girl, don't do that." Eloise. Honestly, that happens so much, it just turns into white noise in my brain now when I fall asleep.
Jeez, Eloise.
That's all that happened.
I had no idea.
Do you know why, Christy?
Yeah?
Christy, do you know why I'm such a nuisance, Christy? Do you have any idea? Is this a hat?
I don't, Eloise.
It can be a hat if you put it on your head.
I'm a
Christy, do you
hat.
know why I'm such a nuisance? It's because I'm bored!
Oh, no.
I really have nothing to do but entertain myself with whatever is around, like, complimentary shaving cream.
Oh.
And, like, I know. You're like, come on. Pick up a book, kid, right?
Yeah, I mean,
But not only did I not learn boundaries, but also nobody taught me how to read, which is ironic, right?
Oh, God.
From a book. But don't you worry, don't you worry.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Okay, I'm
Don't
not.
you worry.
Okay,
Because
Eloise.
I taught myself how to read. Well, I plied models with cocaine, and then they told me how to spell my name.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good,
My brain is
Eloise.
restless, Christy.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
restless. It's like I am the bug inside of a Mexican jumping bean, and it's just like, let me out, let me out, let me out. It's too much. Let me out. It's like I need like a puzzle book or like a Sudoku.
Sure, yeah, it seems like you
Give me
might
something
need...
to do. I'm saying, you know,
Yeah.
my name is Eloise, and this is what I know.
Okay.
How to charge room service to my suite, and that's it. That's all I know. That is all I
Wow.
know. Christy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Eloise.
Okay, Christy,
Yeah?
have you ever swallowed fistfuls of caviar for 3 hours straight, and then taken a dookie that was just fistfuls of caviar, put all of it into a tank of water, called yourself a fish mama, and waited for your babies to hatch?
Eloise, no. I've never
That's the
done
easiest thing in
that.
the world to do.
I've never-
That is all I do every day. My life is opulence. And look at my pink panties. My life is opulence. And in child hedonism. I should be happy. My name is Eloise. I live at the
Okay.
Plaza Hotel. I've never been allowed to leave the building. I've not adjusted well.
Oh, Eloise, God, I had no idea. Are you...
Sometimes I stare out the windows and I watch the pigeons and the way that they fly so free.
Yeah.
And the way that they eat trash off the street. And the way that they violently make love on the stone buttresses 200 feet in the air. And then I realize there's never any trash on the floor at the Plaza Hotel for me to eat. And there's never any pigeon dick for me to avoid. And deep down, I wonder if I were to walk out, of this pink plush prison, would I truly be happy? Would I truly be happy?
Eloise.
And I know the answer. Do you know the answer?
I think I might.
I would be happy.
Oh.
I would be happy for 35 minutes, and then I would pants a police officer and probably shit on a baby and then get taken to prison for real. You know, so like,
Yeah.
oh God, teach your children consequences!
Eloise, why don't you come and have a seat with me for a second?
Can I have some
okay?
water?
Yes, Eloise. Here, why don't you take a
3
seat?
bottles of water?
Just one is fine, Eloise.
Okay.
Can you just have a seat with me for... Okay, Eloise. Look, I'm just trying to understand this correctly. Are you telling me, Eloise, are you telling me that you are being held prisoner at the plaza?
I would just call it, I am at home forever.
Okay, well, Eloise, if you're really being held prisoner at the plaza...
My shoe has never touched dirt.
Okay. Okay, look, I'm your friend, Eloise, and I really appreciate you being here. But if
drinking
you're in
it.
any kind of trouble, you could come and live with me in Astoria.
Gross.
Okay.
Gross.
Well, that's not a nice thing to say, Eloise.
You said ass, Doria.
It's a story. Eloise, don't spit it out. Eloise, don't spit it out.
Are these your notes?
Yes, they are, and now they're wet. Eloise, I think it's time for you to go.
What?
Why don't you, why don't we get up, and is there anything else you want to tell the audience before you leave for good, Eloise? Anything else, any last thing you want to say to the audience?
This table was always mine.
No, it wasn't, Eloise.
Yes, it was.
Eloise, leave the table. Leave the table.
I'm not holding it.
Eloise, your legs are holding it. Eloise.
Oh my gosh. You're really trying to...
Yes, I am. So can you please let the table? Thank you.
Gosh, this is what I needed my whole life.
All right, Eloise. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Eloise. For here. Oh my God. Jesus. I had no idea, Courtney. I mean, really, I had no idea. On behalf of the entire CGP family, Eloise, we want to wish you the best of luck. You know? Maybe we can start like a Kickstarter for you or something. Jesus. Courtney, how are you feeling?
Like I'm playing free music.
Like you're playing... That's one of the best things about this is I wanted to have a DJ, but we could not play any real music. So Courtney's playing all YouTube...
I chose to download that one.
I love that. Courtney, how long have you lived in New York City?
7 years.
All right, that's a good chunk. What's your, I know I'm putting you on the spot, but what's your favorite thing about this city?
My favorite thing is the thrill you get when you look at someone in their face on the train and you tell them, take that backpack off. I'm aggressive.
Are you trying to get me wet right now?
I've told so many people to their face in the morning,
Yeah.
take that backpack off.
I'm horny as hell. Courtney, I didn't know you... That is a good one, Courtney. Okay, before we welcome our very special guest tonight, I would like to take some phone calls. So, if you remember the prompt from earlier, if you have any questions about New York City, I, the New York City expert, can answer them. So, let's see if we have any callers on the line. We do. We have a caller.
Hello?
Hello? Who's calling? Who is this?
Hey, Christi, it's me, Carmen.
Wait, Carmen Christopher?
Yeah, the person you got lunch with today.
Carmen, what are you doing calling?
Well, I guess my question is, why is it so hard to find a good friend in New York?
Carmen?
No, everyone shut up. In the studio, shut up.
Carmen?
This isn't like a joke. Like, you're doing a funny show. Sounds like you're killing. You're charismatic. People like you. But you did something bad today.
Wait, are you being serious? Carmen, what are you talking? Carmen, don't say anything that's too bad on air. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not going to say anything bad. Listen, you guys, what happened was Christi and I went to lunch this afternoon.
Yeah, we did. It was nice.
It was great. When we're together, we talk about the comedy scene. Christi's so supportive of me, and because of that, I'm supportive of her.
I care about you, Carmen.
And I care about you, too. And I think you're amazing, but when we're leaving, I paid for lunch. It's not something I like to do because I don't really have that type of money. And I had an eyelash on right near my eye, and Christi grabbed it, and her finger touched my eye. And since then, 5 hours ago, I have pink eye. So why are you not washing your hands and then knowing that you're taking these shits and then, like, touching friends' eyes?
All right, Carmen.
Are you completely sick? Are you sick? Can I ask you first, are you sick?
Carmen?
Secondly, what?
No, finish. What's secondly, Carmen?
How could you hurt me?
All right, Carmen,
Like, I told you I got a voiceover audition, and like this is what you do. Like maybe you're jealous.
Okay, Carmen, I'm gonna stop you right there because I also had a really nice time at lunch. And when I saw your eyelash on your cheek, I genuinely thought it was a really cute moment between us. Like, cause I took it and I was like, Carmen, make a wish and blow. And in my head, I was thinking you were gonna wish that you did great at your voiceover audition, cause I've been thinking about it. Also, I have OCD, so I'm always sanitizing. So if you have pink eye, it's not from me.
What did you say? I didn't hear that last part.
I always sanitize my hands, so if you got pink eye, it's not from my hands because they're immaculate. Carmen.
All right, well.
Did you just burp?
No, I just like contemplated like just finishing myself off.
Look, what?
Like, I don't know. Like
Are you masturbating?
Not masturbating, like kill myself.
Oh. Okay, well that's okay. Carmen,
No,
look,
no.
I'm really sorry that I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry you got pink eye, but I think that you are a good friend of mine. We text each other a lot. I really care about you, Carmen, and I think you know
I care
that.
about you too, but sometimes I feel like you do shit because you care more about your career and then instead of your friends. And you, yeah, shut up in the studio already.
Carmen, first, okay, you getting pink eye and me caring about my career are two different things. And my career is very important to me, but it's not more important than my friendships. But now I don't even know. I don't know why I'm standing because you're not there, but I don't know. Carmen, this really bums me out.
I mean, the thing that bums me out is I dropped $22 on lunch on a friend who doesn't give a shit about me and always trying to be number one and me at number two. And I'm trying to be the champion of the world, but she's trying to be the champion too. And I just want to be tag team champions, but she's treating me like the intercontinental champion.
Carmen, have you...
Yeah, I knew you nerds would like that in the studio. This WWF shit.
Carmen, have you been
Tell
drinking?
Gethard he's got the clap.
I will. I'll tell Gethard he has the clap, you have pink eye, and I really don't appreciate you calling my show. I never called your show, but maybe next time you do a Chris Gethard Presents, I'm gonna call and let you know the things I don't like about you as a friend.
Well, there is no next time because my show just got picked up by Pop TV, and we're doing 3-minute commercials.
Carmen, your show did not get picked up by Pop
branded
TV.
content.
We had lunch today. You did not tell me that.
You guys,
Carmen, honestly,
I'm just trying to figure out if I should just finish myself off.
no. Carmen, honestly, Carmen, I think you've been weird since I got a boyfriend.
I don't give a shit about that.
No, I think
You
you
know-
do. I think you
You
do.
know how
And I think you're a little jealous cause you might have like more than friend feelings for me.
Wow.
Go.
How's she gonna do me dirty like that, audience? Everyone go, what?
No, don't. They're my audience. They're
Everyone
not
go,
gonna say what. They're
"What?"
now they think you did me dirty, so I'm gonna do you dirty, Carmen.
Hey, you guys, on 3. Everyone go, what? 1, 2, 3. What?
Don't do it. No one did it.
A
No one-
couple guys did. A couple guys in flat brim caps
All right.
and Air Force Ones did.
Carmen, I really didn't mean that. I just was saying that because I felt backed into a corner, but I didn't mean it, and I'm sorry. So can you just say you're sorry for what you did, and we can move on?
What did I do?
Oh my God,
Contract pink eye?
Carmen, this is honestly, Carmen. You could just call me after the show. You could have just called me after the show, and we could talk. Well, I'll call you after the show if you want.
Yeah, you can call me after the show, but guess what? After this conversation, I'm throwing my phone in the lake because this thing's contaminated. I'm driving to Indiana, throw it in the Lake Michigan.
Okay, Carmen. Go to Lake Michigan and throw your phone in there. But what about your voiceover audition?
I'll just sound too sad anyway. I don't know if it's worth doing.
What's the part, Carmen?
It's for Bobby Hill, King of the Hill.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Carmen, I do love you, and I gotta go get on with the show, but thanks for fucking calling and trying to fuck up my shit.
Okay, if you see a dead squirrel, ha ha ha. Bye.
Fuck you. Bye.
What a waste of my time.
Disconnect. Disconnect, Carmen. Bye. Suck it. All right. Jesus Christ, that's fucked up. Now I gotta get back and, oh my God, and then the shit Eloise made a, Jesus, all right. All right, well, okay, it's time, okay, good. This is actually, I'm genuinely thrown that Carmen called. Also, I meant to take this off after the opening bit. What the fuck? Carmen, honestly, this shit's not over. I can't think of a comeback right now, but I will think of one. And I'm gonna fuck him up. The next time he hears the show, we're gonna fuck him up. Fuck him up! No, yeah. Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck you, Carmen! Fuck him up! Fuck him up! DJ Courtney! Thank you guys for your support. Honestly, I needed that. Oh, but I'm happy that we have my very special guest is next because he will put me in a good mood. He's a very good friend of mine, born and raised in the Bronx. Shout out to his mother, Cheryl. This stand-up comedian has been dominating stages all over the city for years. To me, he embodies everything I love about New York. He's authentic, he's real, he's confident, and he's snort-inducing hilarious. Together, we make up the comedy duo White Chocolate. We've been performing together as White Chocolate for years. He's the white, I'm the chocolate, and he's the funniest person I know. So here to perform stand-up comedy is my friend, and soon to be yours, Petey Diablo! Have fun.
Thank you. Christi, everybody.
Thank
oh,
you.
yeah. Eminem, what up? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm happy. This is my television debut. This is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Only thing is that only people in Manhattan can see it, and like nobody in the Bronx where I'm from is gonna see it. Well, they can see it on the YouTube, social medias. What up, everybody, everywhere else? This is a New York City edition. I'm very happy to be here, and that I was selected to be here for the New York, because I'm all about this shit, you know? Like, I was in LA this summer. I was in the Uber, not to brag. So I'm in the Uber, and the Uber driver, he like, yo, where you from? So I was like, yo, I'm from New York. And he was like, yo, is it true that LA is more chill than New York? And I was like, I mean, I don't know what your definition of chill is. Then I got angry, and I was like, what's your definition of chill? What's your definition of chill? Everybody's chill is different. Everybody chill ain't palm trees. Like, my chill is like the excitement of not knowing if you're gonna die. I like that. That's why I love New York, because it keeps you on your toes. It's no time to sleep. Except for when you on the train. I like to sleep on the train. That's my shit. I get my best sleep. Sometimes people be like, yo, don't sleep on the train because somebody might rob you while you sleeping on the train. But I gotta sleep on the train because I live all the way uptown in the Bronx on the 6th train, and it's like 800 stops to wherever I gotta go. So when I sleep on the train, it make the train go express, you know what I'm saying? Take a nap, be like, yo, I got here in like 2 seconds all the way to the Brooklyn Bridge. This shit fiery. People be like, yo, but it's dangerous, man. Somebody gonna rob you. And this is what it is. If you're not from New York, you just gotta know how to survive in the city. So this is how, if you're gonna sleep, all you gotta do is sleep with a mean face on, yo. Nobody fucks with you. You just... Cause then they gonna be like, yo, he look like he fucking people up in his sleep. What he gonna do if he wake up? He gonna fuck us. It's all about staying on your piece of cue. You know what else I like to do? Like, cause I live in New York and there's a lot of crazy people out there, right? So sometimes, like, if I'm waiting on the train and the train's taking a long time, I take my Metro card out and I scrape it on the platform to make it sharp enough, just in case I gotta cut somebody with my Metro card. You know what I'm saying? Unlimited lacerations. You know what I'm saying? And the ladies, you guys, women can do that too. Like, it's good self-defense. Like if a dude ever like pulls his dick out on the train, you can just cut it off with your Metro card and then kick it on the third rail. And watch it sizzle reel. Yo, did you guys hear about the woman that hopped in the lion's den in the Bronx Zoo a month ago?
Yeah.
That was fire, because then it went viral. It went viral. Everybody was like, yo, and her name was Maya Autry. Shout out to Maya Autry if you're watching this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said that she was crazy, right? She from the Bronx, she jumped into the lion's den, and everybody said she was crazy. And I'm like, she not crazy. She probably seen the price to go to safari, and she was like, these prices is crazy. Why I gotta go safari to see a lion when I could go to the East Tremont 2 train right there at the Bronx Zoo? They got lions. It's my birthright. It's her birthright. It's free zoo on a Wednesday at the Bronx Zoo. And then I was like, yo, I wonder why like the lion didn't bite her, because I know he never seen the ass that juicy, you know, in the safari. That's a Bronx ass. That's a lot of duck sauce in the bloodstream, Kennedy's, cholesterol, booty. So I'm like, yo, why this lion didn't bite that booty? I know he wanted to bite that booty, but then I was like, damn, yo, it's probably not this lion's first zoo, you know what I'm saying? I don't think no animal's first zoo is the Bronx Zoo. I feel like you go to a few more zoos before you end up. I feel like he was at the San Diego Zoo nipping at the handlers, and he got a warning. It's like, yo, if you nip at another handler. He said, I don't give a fuck, I'm a lion, yo. I nip at who I want, yo. You ain't never heard the song Weemba Way? You know what I'm saying? That was about me, son. I sleep at night. Anyway, you guys were fun. Thank you so much. Good night.
Here's some water. Petey Diablo, everybody. Oh my God, take a load off. First thing I want to say, that was so funny.
What, thank you.
I love you so much. I don't think that song is called Weemaway. I think it might have a different, isn't it? I think it might be The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Nah, that's Weemba Way. Weemba Way, or better known as Weemba Way.
No, you're right, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Petey, I'm so happy you could be here, because when I first decided I was going to do a show about New York, I thought I need to have you, because nobody is more New York than you.
It's your boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm in these streets like that, those dark spots on the sidewalk.
That's right. I don't know what that means, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
Petey, you?
That's gum from years ago.
Is it really?
That's like that's Rockefeller. Some of those, if you do a DNA test, you could probably find some interesting gum. Like, cool, yeah, spit it out. New York City, baby.
Is that real? All the dark spots on the subway are old gum?
Or on the streets.
Oh, yeah, on the streets.
The dark dots, those is gum from generations, from the Depression.
Oh, my God.
Gangs of New York.
Petey, you know so much about the city. You are called the Hope of the Hood.
Mm-hmm. Also a connoisseur of the concrete.
Connoisseur of the concrete.
I just made that up. I like that a
lot. Can you tell me and the audience and people watching at home a little bit about where that came from, being the Hope of the Hood?
Oh, the community.
The community.
Well, I made it up, and I told them to call me that, and then that's kind of how it worked. But nah, because, you know, they see me, and you know, I give them hope. You know, my mom and them. You feel me? People don't be making it out from where I live, where I'm from. I'm all the way to M&N. Chris Gethard, Christi Chiello.
I know.
Manhattan skyline in the back.
It's real.
We lit.
We are lit.
So that give them hope when they see me, you know, they like, oh, I could get on, maybe I could get on MNN too.
Do you?
It's all about inspiration, you know what I'm saying? For the people.
No, I love it. Because in real life, Petey has done some motivational speaking.
Just like a few things, nothing crazy.
But you're so good at it. Like,
But
you're so, no, you go ahead and then
next
I
year,
just remember
2020, motivational speeches, I'm going everywhere. Timberland Robbins, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Bronx Tony Robbins, but just gangster. Timmy Robbins.
I'll never forget what you taught me about the sauce.
Gotta focus on it.
And so Petey told, and I hope I don't butcher it. This isn't even on my note cards, but you taught me that you've got to have the special sauce. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you butchering it.
I put it on the spot. Do you remember what it was?
No, you gotta focus on the sauce because
What is the sauce?
it's whoever you are, what you do. Like this is the sauce. Christi Chiello, sauce. When she smiles, look at that, that's sauce right there. Look at that, she don't even gotta say nothing, you love it. Sauce. That's what sauce is. When you ain't got to say nothing, then you go.
If I like the sriracha?
Yeah, spicy but kind of sweet too.
Oh, I love you.
You know what I'm saying?
Petey, how do you think being from the Bronx has like shaped you as a person? This is like getting deep. I think I know the answers, but being from the Bronx is like who you are 1,000%.
Well, first, do we got any sad music? Can we play a little sad music?
DJ Courtney?
Can we do a little something sad, so I could really take these people, tell them where I'm from. That's a little high key, but we could work with that.
There's no volume control.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, this gonna drown out the sadness.
Everything come in hot, my bad.
Nah, but the Bronx molded me because it just made me, you know, prepared for any weather. All purpose, strong. I'm like, you see the pigeons outside?
Yeah.
That's my spirit animal.
A pigeon?
Pigeon, man. You ever seen a pigeon with one leg?
I don't think so.
Because you ain't paying attention. There's a lot of pigeons in New York City with
Really?
one leg, and they ain't get a doc, but they still out there getting it. There wasn't no doc. They didn't go to no vet. They just let it dry up and just kept bopping, man. They might have took half a day off, and then they had to get back to getting the bread. That's a spirit animal. New York. I seen a homeless dude the other day.
Yeah?
You ever see a homeless dude counting money?
No.
I seen the dude count money, and I made eye contact with him, right? So and he looked. I looked at him. I was like, and he looked back at me. He was like, "All you gotta do is ask, my brother. Why are you working so hard?"
Oh my God. That's actually amazing. I read somewhere that they can make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
Like asking for money from people.
I know a kid that bought a Benz off of selling candies on the train.
No.
I made that up, but.
All right, let's go and take a call. God, this is going by so quickly. Any other callers on the line? We'd love to take a call. We have, oh my God! Oh wait, we have a call from somebody named Gethard?
Oh shit.
Christi, how are you?
Ah! Hi, Chris!
Listen, I don't want to take up too much time. I just want to say, first of all, so funny tonight. Petey, Courtney, Eloise, the pigeon, everything's so funny. I just want to say Carmen's call was unacceptable to me. For him to call up, try to steal other people's thunder, try to take the other host's time,
Right?
and to be masturbating on the phone the whole time, unacceptable.
Thank you. I really appreciate that because it threw me for a loop, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it, Chris, but I'm not happy about it at all, so I appreciate your support.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all agree that Carmen's been trying to big time all of us. He thinks that he's bigger than CGP as a whole.
Yeah.
And I want to promise you right now, I'm personally going to take this guy down a peg the next time he's on the air.
Good. Good. And can you tell our audience his show did not get picked up by Pop TV?
No, his show did not get picked up by Pop TV. He had 4 meetings with Pop TV begging them. He's now banned from the Pop TV building.
Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. We miss you a lot, but I really loved your video where you finally admitted I'm your biological daughter.
Yes, and no one speaks to my biological daughter the way Carmen did tonight.
That's right, Chris. Thanks so much for calling. We miss you.
No, please, I miss you, Petey. Thanks for teaching me about the old gum.
I mean, you know how we do.
All right, bye, Chris. I love it. Petey, I wanted to ask you, that was so exciting. What a treat these calls
Do
are.
people get canceled from MNN?
What? I don't...
Like, can you get canceled? Because I feel like Carmen might could get canceled.
Oh, Carmen could get fucking
He could get
canceled.
canceled. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Was that some fucked up shit?
I mean, I heard it. I was like, damn, I came from the Bronx. I'm trying to get away. I didn't know that this was
When
going
Chris
on.
Gethard said he was doing the show, Carmen had to be the first person, and then I had to be after him. And I think he's just very competitive, but I'll handle that separately. I have another question I want to ask you.
Ask away. I'm here for
This,
it.
I'm like, I genuinely don't know this. I know a little. So we do comedy together, and I love performing with you. How did you get your start doing stand-up? I think I know, but I don't know.
I got my start.
Like, when did you first start doing stand-up comedy? You've always been funny, but when did you start?
In the lunchroom and on the block.
Yeah.
And then I lived my life, and then I got fired from my job. And then I was like, damn, yo, I don't got no life skills. I'm not good. I don't got an education like that. And then I was like, damn, but I've always been funny my whole life. So I was like, maybe I could be funny or be silly for a profession.
I love how earnest you are right now.
But there was some other stuff. I just trimmed the fat.
When was the first, I'm really putting you on the spot.
This ain't the spot. Come on. It's your boy.
When was the first moment for you where you were like, wow, I'm really a comic?
I still don't feel like that.
Stop. Petey opens for Alana Glazer. He's doing amazing big things. How can you say, you performed in like arenas?
Theaters.
Theaters.
Like 15,000 more people.
That's a big fucking deal.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes, you know what it is? Because
Yeah.
I be feeling like it's a sham. Because I used to do crime. I used to steal and rob in the past life, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm domesticated. But then I'll be like, yo, the people pay me just to talk. I talk all day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I talk to myself when I'm by myself. I'm
You
like,
can
"Damn,
talk a lot. On the phone, he really gets going.
talk.
It's hard to get you off.
yeah." But no, I forgot what the question was. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're answering perfectly. Petey and I, we are white chocolate, and but when we're not performing together, as white chocolate, we've been called the iced tea and cocoa of the stand-up comedy scene.
That's what they say. That's what the streets say.
You know, they've also said things like Tracy Morgan and a squeak toy. But we talked about how we want to go in Times Square and make a little extra money
Take pictures.
posing as iced tea and cocoa.
That's why I see it.
Right? I think it could really be a thing. Look at how good that, do a zoom in on it. That's not good.
Oh, I got it.
Wait, do a zoom
We
in
gotta do
on
it again. We gotta
TV.
do it again. We gotta do it
Okay,
together.
ready? Let's stand up. So we can do it.
All right.
Okay, ready? I see. Isn't that good?
My lips started trembling.
All right, let's take one more call before we wrap this up. Oh my God, where does the time go? We have Jesus on the line.
Oh, Jesus, he gotta be from the Heights.
Hey, how y'all doing out there?
Didn't really see that.
From the Bronx.
Oh my God, this is
God bless y'all. God bless the Bronx.
Jesus. You were on my
Hey.
first episode of Chris Gethard Presents. What are you doing calling us? You just want to say hi?
Yeah, I'm just I'm in Harlem living the gentrification life. So just calling in to check on the white chocolate man.
Oh, Jesus, thank you so much. When we did our live shows, he would be our hype man, right, Jesus?
Yeah, that's what I do. What up, Petey? How you doing, baby?
I'm coolin', man. You see me out here on TV. You on the couch?
Nah.
You on the couch. How I'm looking? How I'm
man.
looking? How I'm looking on the HGTV?
Yo, all I'm saying is that everybody in the Bronx is jumping up and down right now.
But they can't even see it in the Bronx. This is Manhattan. You live in Harlem. You cheating.
No, I'm saying they got phones. They got, cable on their phones.
Oh, you right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right.
So come on. This is everybody streaming this. I think there's 64 people watching. 64,000.
Your voice sounds so good on the phone.
You exfoliated your throat?
You know that's how I do, brother. Gotta make it nice and smooth.
Yeah.
All right, Jesus, thanks for calling. We gotta wrap things up, but thank you for calling, Jesus.
JC.
Yay, we can give it up. All right. Well, that's about all the time we have here for tonight. I was like, should you stand? Maybe stand with me.
Oh, yeah,
Turn out this face and eye. I'd like to bring back out my guests, Eloise, and an indoor pigeon. And we got Courtney here. Thank you all so much. Now listen, if you've seen the show in the past, you know that I like to end the episode doing some audience participation, okay? And tonight's no exception. Now, something you guys might not know about me is that I love to rap, okay? So, I wrote a rap about my favorite city, but I need your help. All right, everyone, can I take step forward? Every time I say New York, you have to say city, okay? Let's try it. New York.
City.
New York.
City.
Okay, DJ Courtney, can I get a beat?
Yeah.
This is actually good, Courtney. I can't believe Petey is doing this. Okay. Hold on, let me start over.
You got this.
Okay, here we go. I like to rhyme all the time. I got bars at your city, especially about my New York.